Princess the Bear here. Today we're at the wet park, the best park, Animal Kingdom, because there's new stuff.
New menus at Tiffin's and Nomad Lounge, so we're gonna try and do both as best as we can.
So as your number one choice in foodie infotainment, she's vegan, I'm not. Let's go with some food.
Be sure to enjoy Animal Kingdom.
You heard the girl.
It's been a while since Bear and I have sat out here outside at Nomad Lounge. This used to be our favorite place to go before Pandora opened, and it's just a nice place to chill, watch the flotillas, eat some good food, have some good drinks. Great pregame to our Tiffin's adventure. This is the Snow Leopard Salvation. Now, why do I order this? Because the Snow Leopard vodka, some proceeds of that vodka does go towards snow leopard conservation. And if there's any opportunity for me to have alcohol and save animals at the same time, I'm gonna do that. Cheers. It's very light. It's very like heavy on the ginger. It's like if you like a ginger beer, like a mule, you will enjoy this. It's like a basic mule. It's pretty mulicious for me. I would give it like a 3.75 out of 5 snow leopards.
Say snow leopards, but I ain't seen no snow leopards. Those snow leopards in Florida, for sure. Conservation is all fine and dandy, especially here in Animal Kingdom. This drink just fits. The drink menu here never changes, and while I have given other bars tons of shade, and not just the roof here, for not changing their menu, the drinks here are so good that I can't really get mad at them for it. I would like to. I just can't, within my heart, bring up and be angry at drinks that are consistently so tasty and still strong. Tingly, gingery, a little kick. 3.75 out of 5 plus. The tempting tigress, I get this drink for one reason and one reason only: tamarind syrup. Tamarind syrup and all the things. On the rim, in my food, in candy. I'm a sucker for it. And when you add bourbon to that, it's bear written all over it. Not a tiger. Rawr. It's a slow sipper, but strong. This is one of the drinks we used to sit out here and watch boats go by. When the weather is nice, always opt for the patio there at Nomad's Lounge. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
So we have this beautiful Korean mushroom bao. I'm so excited to have baos introduced in my life at Disney. We have a nice little cucumber here, some pickled onions, and then lots of mushrooms, and they're very nicely sauced. Now, I did have a really good, but really dry tofu bao during Jollywood, and having just done that like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, something like that, I'm excited. It is mushroom though, so I hope it's not like that mushroom taco I had at Jollywood. Cheers. They grill oyster mushroom for this bao, and it is flawlessly executed. As somebody that doesn't like mushrooms, I will inhale these. The sauce is amazing. This is what the tacos, well, I mean, those are two different, completely different genres of food, but like those tacos need these types of mushrooms for those tacos, and not the ones that they were using for Jollywood. These bao are incredible. I am excited to see how they compare for Bear, since he loves bao at Epcot, and I kind of feel, even though I've never had them before, but my little vegan heart feels like this is better than any bao that Bear has had at Epcot. So I'm rolling dice on that one. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Feast item. For somebody that doesn't like mushroom to love this much, I can't help but say that you need to try this. It is available at Tiffin's and Nomad Lounge, so whichever one you pick, you're gonna have a good time.
Princess is talking a big game about these bao buns. This would be the best bao that I've ever had in the park. That is a strong, strong commitment. I've had a lot of delicious bao here, some in Japan, some other places, but I love the color in here. The cilantro, the pickled carrots, you got the sesame seeds in here. The color is amazing. But how is the bite? I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to eat this bear style. I will say something that I've not seen in a long time. They got the char on the mushrooms. Perfect. It's nice and crispy and the sauce is nice and sticky. So it nails like the meaty texture. If you told me that was some sort of like thinly pounded meat, I wouldn't give it a second thought. I don't get mushroom or dirt root, as we formerly called it here on this channel, flavor at all. I'm just getting a nice, savory, meaty texture with like the crunchy carrots and the sauce. It's actually quite good. Best bao I've ever had on property? Ooh, I don't know, because we just had the fried chicken bao at Three Bridges, and that was quite good. Best plant-based bao I've ever had on property.
That's a lower bar.
It is, but it is what it is. I would still give it a solid 4.25 out of 5 claws. More of this. Definitely do not skip. Come to Nomad Lounge to get this. Here we have the chicken sauté. We have a curry sauce with some peanuts, dipped in cilantro. Meat on a stick, basically. Cooked. Let's see how they do. Ooh. That's some good soft chicken. There's a little bit of spice. Front of the mouth, creeping up. Like 3, 4 out of 10 on the heat scale. But the flavor in that chicken, it's like somebody cooked here. And not just with the food. Like, this is well marinated chicken. Moist, flavorful all the way through. You get some chicken which is just like, we season and cook the top. This is definitely marinated and charred the right way. The Princess people would be proud at how well this is cooked on the skewer. This is high-class chicken. As a small plate, the 2 skewers, I would say it's a bit on the pricey side. But if you're just looking for some quick chicken bites with some flavor, you cannot go wrong with this. I would give it 4 out of 5. I will say after the fact, that chicken got a lot spicier. I'm hovering about a 5. 5.5 out of 10 on the heat scale. Still good though. It's not changing my rating.
I have a beautiful Pinotage. This one is the Canon Comp. And unfortunately, Painted Wolf has had a really bad grape season this year, so that's why we can't buy bottles here. We can't get glasses of the Pinotage. We're lucky if we can get the Chenin Blanc. But at least we have a Pinotage of some sort, though this one doesn't go towards wolf conservation, so I don't feel as good about this as one where I'm giving money to wolves, but I'll still take a Pinotage. Cheers to the community. It is like a very full-bodied, bright wine. It's not like too heavy or grapey. It's very well balanced. I love me a good Pinotage. I would give this a 4 out of 5 wines. This makes me feel fine.
The wines. Pinotages seem to be one of our slowly getting one of our favorite ones. We found a few local. If you guys ever want to try a Pinotage in your local, we did find some. Whole Food carries one called Man Pinotage, $10 a bottle. There's usually a coupon if you're curious. The Princess loves her fancy wines. I'm about the price. $10 for a bottle of wine is about what I'm willing to stand on most days. The smell. Every Pinotage. The smells is wonderful. I like complex flavor, like a Pinotage, where it's like, it's got like the full body flavor of, say, like a Pinot Noir, but nowhere near as like heavy or harsh. These are wines I could sit back and drink to a nice sci-fi movie. Maybe something horror. Maybe something really gory. A trauma movie or a Bruce Campbell or a... Yes, I would enjoy wine for that.
You want to watch The Revenant?
I mean, I didn't have a problem seeing Leonardo DiCaprio get beaten up for 2.5 hours. That was quite entertaining. I liked it. Give it 4 out of 5 points. My beloved Star Lager has returned. I haven't had this since we did the Savor the Savannah tour. Go watch that video if you haven't. We had a super fun time on that video. Can only get this here that I found so far, and even though it's not the strongest beer on the menu, I love the flavor of this beer. So any opportunity I can get to get it, I will. I got it. Let's get it. We'll rate it. Something about the aromatics and just the crispness of this beer. It doesn't sit heavy. It doesn't have like harsh beer aftertaste. It's just a really drinkable, relaxing beverage. Perfect for dinner. 3.75 out of 5 plus. It's funny to think the journey we've come on to starting this channel. We've been doing this over 5 years now. I have always been, I wouldn't say an adventurous food person, but I will eat basically anything. I'm a garbage disposal. There's so many foods that I never even thought to consume before coming to Disney World. Always been in love with like Asian food and Asian cuisine in all its forms. Ate Filipino food on the daily as a child in preschool. But pork belly is one of those things. Disney got me hooked. Started with the bacon and eggs at Steakhouse 71, moved on to Nine Dragons. Now, ate a lot of pork belly. Only here. We never do it at home. But here, I will eat pork belly. This is like my second piece of pork belly this week. It's Monday. Not that matters to you guys, but it's Monday.
It is?
It's Monday.
I thought it was Tuesday.
It's Monday.
Oh no, it's Monday, you're right.
So, cut right into this pork belly. I love that it comes like in the sauce. You got the chicharrones, and I'm just going to pick this piece up. Look at that. Pretty. Gotta have a little fat in the pork belly. You don't want it all meat. You want a little fat for the flavor. Carrots. That is. I don't think I've pork belly that delicious since it fell off the menu at Nine Dragons. We're gonna do one more bite, and I'm gonna sandwich it in the chicharron. Sauce. Just like that. Little top hat for the pork belly. Signature dining. Why shouldn't the pork belly be fancy too? You would think the softness of the pork belly with the crunchy of the chicharron would compete. No, it literally works like a top hat. Top hat that gets off, pork belly underneath. Amazing flavor. Thank you, sir. It's still the bacon and eggs at Steakhouse 71, a special place in my heart. This is so close. So close. I would give it... Let's go for broke. It's a 5 out of 5 plus. If you like pork belly, get it. Why should I limit you on your vacation? Even if, without the chicharrones, it would be like a 4.75. So it's basically fine. It's bare necessities. You come here, you like pork belly. I can't think of any reason why you should not get this.
The Bunny Chow. The only kids menu item that I order consistently because it's just that good. I wish that they made like an adult portion and like a full bread bowl because I would probably double order it. It's so good. If you watched our Native American Heritage Month video, you saw this dish. We represented it for one of the Plains tribe, or the Plains area, not a tribe. There's many tribes in the Plains, but so this one we did for representing the Plains. We also did a video when Tiffin's changed the menu the last time. They added Szechuan noodles that are vegan I don't get those. I only got those the first time that we came here when it was on the menu, and I haven't gotten it since because I just love the bunny chow so much. But check out that video if you want to see what those noodles taste like. They're pretty good. They're like rivaling the Skipper Canteen.
A big portion.
Big portion, really big portion. I don't want a big portion. I just had those huge bows at Nomad Lounge. So I'm gonna go with my little stew in a bowl. I love that they changed that at least, so it's not like a sandwich now. It's like a little bowl. It doesn't matter what time of day, what day of week, holiday, no holiday. This is always consistently delicious. 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I feel like I order this as much as I ordered the chickpea salad sandwich when it was available. It's just one of those things that's a Princess Cities item that I can't help but get every single time I possibly can. So if you're going to Signature Dine or Nomad Lounge, definitely get this. And with the new bao, these two things together is like the perfect filling meal. Really just sends you.
Cute little bunny chow with this little hat. I feel like I'm comparing a lot of things today to like a top hat. I don't know. Maybe it's leftover Jollywood vibes. Everybody's telling you a lot of things about Jollywood. They're not all wrong, but there is some emotion built in there out of what I would say expectations. And I personally believe, this is not related to YouTube or anything else, that your expectations on how something should be will disappoint you a lot. It is what it is, and exactly what Jollywood was. Just like a little top hat on a impossible bunny chow is. It is what it is. The savoriness of the bunny chow is like sweet, almost like Hawaiian roll style bun.
I love your hair bow.
A nice balance of sweet and savory. It's small, but I like it. 4 out of 5 points. Here we have a cardamom spiced veal. There's a lot of things going on this plate. I don't usually order veal. I'm not the biggest beef person. It's basically baby cow. Beef usually sits way too heavy for me. I'm a chicken and fish bear. All day, every day. But you have this cardamom spiced veal, you have lentils, fingerling potatoes, you have some goat cheese topped here, and you have a harissa vinaigrette.
Pomegranate. Harissa pomegranate?
Harissa vinaigrette. Harissa pomegranate vinaigrette. A harissa pomegranate vinaigrette. And a little juice on the side. There's some tomatoes in here as well. It's basically sitting on a whole bed of lentils. They're like hidden. They're like black lentils. Black as me. As black as I want to be. Either way. Got a nice sharp knife. And get in some of the juice. Cheers to the cow. Ooh. No? Instantly with that crust, I'm getting cardamom spice. Cardamon's a strong flavor, so I was kind of worried it would overpower the meat. But it actually goes together quite well. And then sort of like rubbed in the juice, just gives it a nice like layer of savory. So it's not like sweet, it's like savory meat, savory cardamom, earthy, and then the sauce, more savory. It's like, I wouldn't say meat candy. It's more like meat pillow. Like cloud. Like that's how soft and chewable it is. Like less than a marshmallow, but heavier than cotton candy. It's an interesting flavor. And I thought I would hate it. I kind of like it. I gave it 4.25 out of 5 claws. Let's try it with all the things. I'm gonna get a little bit of veal. I want lentils. I want goat cheese. Got the olives. I want a little bit of fingerling potato in here. You can't give me everything on the plate and expect me not to try it all at once. Been living too long on this planet as it rotates around the sun without having meat on top of lentils. Lentils just work in so many different ways. But I never would have thought or discovered had not been for this resort. I'm giving it a solid 4 out of 5 bucks. Tiffin's Nomad, we are always happy to find other reasons to come back here.
And props to Joe Rohde, because when are we not going to give props to Joe Rohde when it comes to a beautiful place that showcases his work, like Tiffin's?
Every single time. Both the details and how this restaurant is designed always transfers over to the food. We know that some of you skip over this place as like the one signature dining restaurant we have here,
Yes.
Animal Kingdom, but sometimes I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. Even if you only ever go to Nomad Lounge, you need to come visit this place. It's
You
worth
do.
the wait. I promise it's worth the wait.
Now, they do also have 2 new desserts. Neither one of them are vegan. The vegan dessert has been reimagined, so it's not in that slanted cup that you've seen from us in the past. Last time we were here, we got it. We didn't put it in the video, but it's been reimagined and it is freaking amazing. We're too full to get that today, but
Yes.
100%, if you're going to think about dessert, do dessert at Tiffin's too, because it is really good.
Yes, but I need you guys to tell me why you guys don't come here more often, why it does not fit into your normal Disney plans. You come visit us here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. But as your #1 choice in foodie infotainment, of course, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments are a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe. And if you don't comment, Bear might yeet himself into a Tiffin. And then he'll just be 3 layers of Bear. And then what are we like, the boys action happening now? Is Generation V? Like, what is Bear gonna turn into if he becomes a Tiffin?
That's quite the rant, but it's basically just an African picnic basket, so
Comment, please.
I'll take it.
Just comment.
You heard the girl.